Isaac out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Murray. And it's Sexton in at the 2-guard. And for Utah, Marcus Saul is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Hayward. Then it's Harden. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And the Jazz start out with the ball.
Why I'm watching them put
it in. And the rejection by Eaton. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Porter's running. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Gasol passes to Harden. Rebounded by Isaac. Sexton against Harden. The shot by Sexton, no good. On offense, here are the Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Gasol looking around. Down low, kicks it out to Harden. Gasol passes to Suggs. 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound and the dunk by Giannis.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Nose for the ball.
And the shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo. Once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Go put her around this.
Such a high usage rate, Doris. It's incredible how efficient he is.
Well, guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
And then
a tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And making a statement right away.
You don't want Rara to lay with your mommy?
Any easy ones when he's around.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Murray, good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Harden the pass to Gasol. Back to Harden. Shoots the 3. Not going to go that time. And New York will come the other way. Here's Sexton. Takes it off the glass.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy. And boy, does he set up the open man.
Outside Gasol. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Suggs. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jazz trail by 8. Harden the pass to Gasol. Back to Harden. To the paint. They need this. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
That's his first personal foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for Utah, Marcus Gasol. One shot.
When Marc Gasol's career is over, he will go down as one of the most complete players on both ends. Remember, he was Defensive Player of the Year in 2003 and has been a critical cog offensively for every team he's played for.
Sexton against Harden.
Should I wear glasses?
Six to shoot. Sexton attacking. And the shot goes down. Sexton's got 9 points.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Harden finds Antetokounmpo. Ball's knocked loose. Out to Hayward. Harden outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up. as well. So it'll be James Harden shooting. That one on 8. For Utah, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Anthony comes in for Antetokounmpo. Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Melodon in for Suggs. Free throw good from Harden.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shot. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
Back to Murray. New York moving the ball around. Lobbed up there for Isaac. And taken away by Johnson. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York ball.
And Utah making a change here. Snell's checked in.
Tony Snell.
Murray scanning the floor. Porter dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The Knicks making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. Over to the left wing. Here's Snell, guarded by Porter. Snell, the pass to Anthony. That one's good from the corner.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square.
Now, here's Melodon. He's covered by Murray. And a fast break now for New York. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now, here's Melodon. D right on him. Anthony finds Johnson. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Murray dishes to Porter. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. So for the Knicks, Robert Covington's checked in for Isaac. And it's Bain in for Sexton. Here's Porter. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Snell. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Took him no time at all on that one. Porter's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for New York. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. 8 feet away. Melodon with the bucket.
Now that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And there's Porter on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Anthony. Good D by Covington. Here's Bain. 4 seconds left. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And so it's New York in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You just go out there and play hard and give everything to the team without thinking about nothing else.
Good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Robert Covington, also Whiteside out there, and it's Miles in at the 3.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Melodon. It's rebounded by New York.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
3-pointer, Simon. The shot missing.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
This is a Melodon. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 11. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Simons, the pass to Miles. Going inside. And it's Simons missing. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Melodon can't cash in from close range. And Simons has got the ball here for New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Count that bucket. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic. it's a different game.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Utah ends up going with the new group. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for.
Customers who bundle and save at Progressive can save an average of $800. I love it too. I turned my astrology book into a business, which extensively will require getting some help on my taxes.
I'd love to help. We can reduce your tax bill a quarter of a payment.
I knew you were going to say that.
You do your thing. We've got your capital. Into it. TurboTax Live.
That's why I said lifetime passion to talk about chicken, balance, and
Saturday on TNT, it's the Battle of the Bells. Sammy Guevara challenges Cody Rhodes for his TNT Championship rematch. Kendall with his world champion Britt Baker to spend the gold against Rio. Britt Baker knows she has never beaten Rio. WWE presents the Battle of the Bells live Saturday at 8 on TNT. Jump into League Pass and stream live games anywhere. Subscribe today.
For New York. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hayward passes to Harden. Out to the wing. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 11 in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside. Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Harden kicks to Hayward. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. The Knicks leading by 11. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. From 8. And Miles finishes it off.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Hart still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
And there's the pass to Bain. Misses off the left iron. Jazz trail by 11. And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Knicks, Isaac comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Sexton in for Bain.
Jonathan Isaac, Colin Sexton.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Pass to Sexton. Ayton inside.
You got to be kidding. Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Hayward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Harden the pass to Giannis. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
that
foul.
One on 8.
Third team foul.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. Teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time. Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Porter kicks to Murray. New York moving the ball around.
In the first
a jump hook. Isaac. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. .156 left now here in the second. Ayton the pass to Murray. Second shot opportunity. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all. He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Count that one. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Rejected by Gasol.
Just great timing and great awareness from Marc Gasol. This guy is a relentless shot blocker.
Here's Harden. He feeds it to Gasol. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Gasol's got 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Murray kicks to Sexton. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Suggs dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Hayward. Outside Gasol. Here's Giannis. And too long on the shot.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Ayton hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now a 12-point New York lead. And stolen by Sexton. On the wing, Isaac. Passes it to Sexton. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And taking a look at the Knicks, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players, everyone working in unison, playing for one another. Love to watch this brand. A whole nother half. I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Collin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Antetokounmpo out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Harden, and it's Hayward, and it's Suggs in at the wall. That's the group right now for Utah. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Murray finds Sexton. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 6. Isaac passes to Murray.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Hayward can hit. The Knicks leading by 12. Sexton on the wing, guarded by Harden. And here's Sexton. He's got 14. Murray the pass to Ayton. Over Gasol. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Suggs with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Suggs throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Yep, that one goes. Harden's got 7.
An inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
Harden against Sexton. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Hayward. Here's Suggs. The three-pointer, no good.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And the ongoing league debate. Who's the toughest guy to guard? Harden's name always comes up.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Harden taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from Harden for the Jazz. Wayne Dedman comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Tony Snell subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And then for New York, Whiteside's checked in for Ayton. Robert Covington comes in for Isaac, and it's Simons in for Murray. And so Sexton will bring it up for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Simons, the pass to Sexton. And Gasol sends it back. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Snell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I love when Marc Gasol is putting pressure on the defense, actively looking to score and getting the defender to make a mistake.
And the Knicks making a change here. Miles is checked in. Gasol drops 2. The Knicks leading by 7. New York moving it around. Outside, Sexton. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Harden driving inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Is on Colin Sexton. He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Marc Gasol. And Maladon subbed in for Suggs. Baines checked in for the Knicks. Simons, the pass to Covington. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Jazz trail by 6. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. Snell gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Simons. 6 points for him. Payton for 3. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Here's Snell, defended by Miles. Dedmon in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Snell. It's rebounded by New York. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. Covington dishes to Miles, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 5.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
To the inside, and stolen by Whiteside. It's Miles on the wing. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Simons. Here he goes. Can't connect from short range. To the middle. Here's Snell. No good on that one. And New York the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. Start a 3-game homestand with that game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Miles the pass to Simons. The pass to Bain. New York needs to get off a shot. New York now working with a new shot clock. Harden outside. Into the lane, and it's blocked by Whiteside. They recover it. Dedmon passes to Harden. With some arc, and it's good on the way. Harden's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
the Jazz. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Gordon Hayward comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. And New York with a change here, too. Thomas checked in for Whiteside. Anthony, the pass to Melodon. And it's Miles with the rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Johnson against Thomas. Pass to Miles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Theo Melodon picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Ayton, he's checked in for the Knicks. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Johnson for 3, drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and that jam by Ayton.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Thomas passes to Miles. A rebound by the Jazz. Anthony's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Melodon. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. James Harden getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He keyed their comeback effort. He's the reason they are tied to close out the quarter. We come back right after this. And a quick look at State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
I don't need it like
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Isaiah Thomas. Isaac out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Bain in at the 3 slot. Here is Hayward. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Here's Suggs. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for New York. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, how about the timing from Isaiah Thomas? This guy is creative. He knows how to carve his way to the interior and finish. Yes, sir.
Marcus All checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And then for New York, Porter's checked in for Desmond Bain. And it's Colin Sexton in for Isaiah Thomas. Suggs passes to Giannis. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Sexton. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Porter kicks to Sexton. Murray outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Porter from downtown. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Jazz take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Suggs with the ball. Isaac on him, so they take the lead. Gasol's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz.
Well, Marc Gasol added this to his arsenal years ago, and now you've got to contest him at range.
Sexton against Johnson. Sexton the pass to Ayton. The kick out to Porter. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Antetokounmpo finds Johnson. Takes it inside. Sweet little floater. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Ayton the pass to Murray. Sexton against Johnson. Sexton's shot is good.
Boy, Colin Sexton is just so young, so energetic. This guy taking over right now.
Suggs passes to Johnson. Here is Hayward. Jacks up a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Porter kicks to Ayton. Passes to Sexton. Outside for Murray. Looking to get back on track here. And the shot goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Utah calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
James Harden is checked in for Utah. And a switcher also for New York. Whiteside's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum, and Sexton going right to the rim.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. The pass to Suggs. Back to Harden. 3-pointer. The Knicks pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Sexton against Gasol. Now Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Whiteside. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his 5th foul.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
Antetokounmpo passes to Gasol. Hayward kicks to Suggs. Inside and stolen by Murray.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
In the corner, Harden. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Outside Porter. Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Murray outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Utah leading. 1:51 left to play here in the 4th.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 1. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Colin Sexton.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Good on the triple. Hayward's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
Don't you love that Gordon Hayward demanded the basketball in such a crucial possession? He has really matured.
Gasol with the rebound. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Hayward. Giannis outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 103 left in the fourth quarter. 103 left to play in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo against Sexton. To the paint. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
How about the young gun comfortable in the clutch? Jonathan Isaac delivering.
Here's Giannis. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Yeah, clearly he had established position there.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. Murray kicks to Isaac. The open look here for Sexton. A three-pointer off the mark. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for the Jazz.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, and this 6'8" forward from Indiana is impressive. Gordon Hayward is so intense, plays so hard on both ends. And I'll say this to you, his athleticism catches you off guard.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Ellington. Offensive rebound. Kicks Cardinal. Back to Ellington. Johnson outside. We see the Jazz get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
No more. We ride the rings of memories. We rockin' the intricacies of my logic. No hands on my pocket. Still got my hand on my. He more Malcolm than Martin. A bit more Baldwin than both. You need a